What's up, everybody? Welcome to workout video number 4. Nice day out today. Looking forward to getting outside later. But first, going to get a little workout in here. So, bring you over here. I'm all set up in my spot. I got my space. Make sure you have a space where you're able to work out and you're safe. I got my water bottle with me. Got my paper towels ready to get started here. I got a nice little vanilla pumpkin candle going, like fall. I don't know where we got that candle. I do not do the candle shopping in my home, so I can't help you on that one. But forget the candle. Let's all stand up and let's get started here. We're going to start off with arm circles. So arms should be straight out, right? Almost like if you were flying. And we're just coming forward nice and small. Getting a little bit bigger. And all the way around, big circles. Do not go fast, right? You don't want to go too fast here. You might hurt yourself. So go slow. I know sometimes it's cool to go fast, but it's a little dangerous too. And relax. Shake them out. Remember, this is our dynamic stretching, right? Our dynamic stretching where you move so that your muscles get loose and ready for any muscular strength training or any sort of running, agility, any of that. Arms out. Let's go backwards now. Go the other way. Remember in that first video where we did arm circles, I told you going backwards, my arms are going behind me. So behind is that way, right? So my arms are going that way. Let's get a little bit bigger. And all the way around, big circles. And relax, arms down. Shake them out. All right, we're going to get right into jumping jacks. We're going to do 25. Count with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and relax. Take a break for a minute. One of my classes in college, actually, one of my professors told me that when we did jumping jacks, he would tell us our hands should go and cross behind our head like this, right? That kind of got us a little more flexibility. So if you're flexible enough to go and cross your hands behind your head, like almost like an X, do that in your jumping jacks. If you want to rewind this video a little bit, I should have said this before, but rewind this video, do the jumping jacks again and do them where you're able to cross your hands. Gives you a little more flexibility in your shoulders, right? Flexibility is almost like stretchy, right? Think of it like that. If your muscles are stretchy, that's good. Prevents less injuries, okay? Just makes you feel better in general, all right? Stand up again. Let's jog in place now. Get this going for about 30 seconds. Try to get our heart rate up. Gets our body loose, our body warm for our strength training. Got about 15 seconds left. Keep it going. Keep those feet going. If you want to pick up the pace a little bit, go ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right. Now, these are a little tricky. This next dynamic stretch. It's called hamstring scoops. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate here. Let me tilt my camera down. Hamstring scoops are really good if you ever have any sort of lower back pain, okay? And it's a great way to stretch out your lower back as well as your hamstrings. So say that word to yourself now out loud, hamstrings. And those are your muscles in the back of your leg, up at the top right here. Okay, those are your hamstrings. And remember I said in that one video that your hamstrings run all the way up to the back of your lower back, or to the bottom of your lower back. So your hamstring muscles are really long. So doing these hamstring scoops really stretches out and gets that lower back and those legs loosened up. All right, so for hamstring scoops, you want to keep one foot in front, and the one foot that's in front, you should be on your heel, okay? Not too much weight on that heel, more weight on this back leg here. Heel on the ground, and what you're going to do is you're going to put your hands behind you and come down to the ground and scoop up, just like that, and scoop. Hands through and scoop. Let me give you a better angle here. Try not to blow out the candle when I do this. On my heel, down low, and scoop. Scoop. And each time we're going to change feet, okay? That's the main thing, is changing feet. Go to the other foot, scoop. Other foot, scoop. And bring your body forward while you're scooping. Left foot, that's 3. Right foot, 4. Left foot, 4. Right foot again, 5. Left foot, 5. Right foot, 6. Left foot, 6. Right, you should really feel you starting to get loose in your lower back and your hamstrings. Right, we'll do a couple more. 7 on our right foot, 7 on our left. 8 on our right foot, 8 on our left. You can actually do this if you have a space to walk. You can actually do this walking. Might be a little easier. Taking a step, going through, changing feet, and just walking if you have that spot. So get to 10, and once you're done with 10, we'll finish up. And we're going to get into knee hugs. So if you need to take a break for a minute, take a sip of your water. All right. So knee hugs, you can do them either on the ground or standing up. Standing up is a little bit harder. It requires more balance, right? More engaging of our core. Remember, our core is our belly, and around our belly into our lower back. That's our core. Very important to have a strong core. I'm going to say this time in and time out. That's why we do a lot of sit-ups. Very important. Prevents injuries, makes us stronger, keeps us more balanced. So these knee hugs, I'm going to show you them on the floor first. So all you would be doing is laying on your back, okay? And what you want to do is you want to bring one of your legs up and hug it close to your body and hold it there for about 12 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then you're going to change the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And relax. That really stretches out your hips, right? Our hips are at the top of our legs. Really important to have flexible hips like that. We're going to do another, for our static stretch, a hip workout where we're actually going to move in that static stretch. It's just a nice way that it could probably be a dynamic stretch, but I like it for a static stretch because I like to end my workout with it. Really kind of makes me a little more flexible at the end of my workout, especially after I do squats. So for the knee hugs standing up, right, you want to make sure you're in a safe place, and it's the same thing as laying down, but now you don't have anything on your back to keep you up or to keep you supported. So you're up on one foot, and that's hard as it is. And you want to take that leg again and bring it up close to your chest, okay? You can alternate that. You don't have to hold that for 12 seconds. That's tough to hold. So what I would do is I would just bring them up, hug it, 1, 2, and bring it down. Change legs, 1, 2, bring it down. 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 So do those about 10 times. Those are really good for when we start to go back to high knees, right? That gives us that flexibility in that whole range of motion up here at the top of our leg, at our hip. So doing those high knees will be able to get those legs a little higher, and that'll help. Just doing high knees is great training as it is, and that's kind of more for building our heart rate up and getting us loose, because you see your knees will start to drop the longer you do it for. Doing these knee hugs will actually give us more flexibility in those hips and be able to get our knees up even higher, because that's the goal. You get your knees up very high, that means you're very flexible. Being very flexible is very good, okay? Prevents injuries, right? I said it before. All right, so knee hugs. If you are having a little trouble with knee hugs, skip them. Really do them on the ground. That'll be the easier way to do it. All right, let's get back into a little more dynamic stretching with some heel kicks. Heel kicks, remember, we're kicking our heel up to the top of our leg here or to our tush, and we're going to do that for about 30 seconds. And go. Really try to get those heels up there. Keep good balance, keep good posture, right? Almost like you were running, but you're emphasizing or really focusing on getting those heels up to the back. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right, take a sip of water if you need it. We're going to get into our strength training. You know what we're going to start with? Push-ups. You know I love push-ups. After a couple exercises, I'm going to show you some different forms of push-ups, or at least another different form of push-ups. One that really focuses on our tricep. Say that word out loud, tricep. That's our muscle right back here in the back of our arm is our tricep muscle. If you have a strong tricep, you're probably going to be able to do more push-ups. Okay, a lot of power comes from those triceps. It's that pushing motion. Every time you push something out some way, that's your tricep muscle really focusing. It's extending. Okay, that means it's going out straight. So push-ups, remember, if you need to, do them on your knees. If you're having trouble getting, I'm gonna do 10 today. If you're having trouble getting 10, maybe you should do the shoulder touches. Okay. If you're doing 10, bump it up. Don't stop. Get to 15, get to 20, get to 25, whatever you can do. Make yourself stronger. When we go back to gym class, we have our push-up station. And there's no set number on that. A lot of times some of the students will say, hey, Mr. Jones, how many do you want me to do? As many as you can, as many as you can with good form. Remember that good form is everything. You don't want to, kind of get lazy and have bad form with it and just think that you're doing more when you're actually kind of hurting yourself. So do them with good form. Don't, if you did 18 the last time and you can only do 16 this time with good form, hey, it could be a bunch of stuff. Maybe you didn't get good enough sleep. Maybe you didn't have a good enough breakfast. Maybe you didn't drink enough water before you started working out. All these things can lead up to just having a little bit of a weaker workout than you might have had last week. If this is your first workout of the week, that might be a reason why. So never get down on yourself because your numbers are dropping, right? If they're consistently dropping, if you're at 18 push-ups, 16, 12, 7, then you need to start working out a little bit more. But if your numbers are, 18, 16, back up to 18 to 19, back down to 15, that's okay. Never get discouraged in yourself. Never get upset about, your numbers getting low. Right? We're going to have good workouts on here. If you're following here with me, you're going to have a good workout. So don't worry about that you're not doing enough, okay? So push-ups, right? We're down on the ground again. Remember, if you're on your knees, you want to make sure that your back is straight and your nose can touch the ground if you want, okay? If not, you're just coming down to the ground and back up. Remember, our elbows are not going out. They're coming straight down. So right down and up, okay? If you're doing them on your knees, I want you to do 25, okay? 25 on your knees. If you're doing shoulder touches, remember, you're in a nice form where you start on your knees and you back up like this. Back should be straight, right? And you're alternating hands. Alternating, that means switching hands, okay? So switching hands to touch your shoulders. Remember, try not to rock like I just was. Always catch myself doing that. You want to just touch those shoulders and keep yourself straight. Keeping yourself from rocking back and forth really engages your core again and keeps that tight and keeps that strong. If you are doing shoulder touches, try to get 15 seconds. If that's too easy, do 30 seconds. All right. If you're with me doing push-ups here, make sure you're in a good form. Like I said, elbows are coming straight back. They're not going out. Okay. So I'll do them right here. We're going to do 10 of them. Down and up is 1. Down and up is 2. Down, up 3. Down, up 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. All right. Got done with our push-ups. I know some people love push-ups. Some people don't like them. Take a sip of water. It's okay if you don't like them. It's a great workout. So, even if you don't like them, try to just get a little bit of them, done in a workout. Next up, we're going to do squats, okay? Like I said to you guys a lot of these muscle training things are going to be the same because I really have a big belief in push-ups, squats, sit-ups. Those are 3 really core exercises. So if you're kind of going off on your own, doing your own workouts, really, really, really try to do squats, sit-ups, and push-ups. And like I said, if you have a pull-up bar or an area to do pull-ups, as long as an adult is watching you and telling you the right way to do it, that's another really, really great workout. So our squats, remember, our legs are shoulder width apart, right? Shoulder width, right down. And it's like we're just sitting in a seat and coming back up. Remember, our knees are not crossing in front of our feet or in front of our toes. So that's a really good way to make sure that you're doing it right, is that your knees stay behind your toes. So if you look at my knee, my toe, it's out over here, right? And my knee is back over here. So that's kind of what you want. And then you sit right back up, all right? We're going to do 20 of those. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Remember, try to get as low as you can. 18, 19, and 20. If you're having trouble with that, getting back up, the way you get back up, that explosion of you getting back up from that squat position, you can do it on a couch, right? Come over to your couch and just sit down, come back up. Sit down, come back up. Sit down, come back up. Sit down. Ooh, this is comfortable. Ooh, I might take a little. Oh. No naps, no taking naps. All right, okay. Take a drink if you need it. Now we're going to get into one of my favorite workouts that we're only going to do we'll do 5 of them today, okay, 5. So if you need to wipe your sweat off, wipe your sweat off. We're only going to do 5. Reason for that is because I want to just make sure that we know how to do them and that we're doing them the right way. And we just did 20 squats, so these next squats are going to be tough. So I don't want to do too much. So when you're squatting, these are called squat jumps. Squat jumps. So we're down and then we're jumping up as high as we can. Okay, as high as we can get up from a squat position. Video 1, we did just vertical jumps where we just slightly bent our knees and jumped up. These squat jumps, we're actually getting down to a squat and then coming back up and jumping up high. Okay, this is a great way to get more strength in your legs here. So let's do 5 of them together. Remember, if you're having trouble doing the squats, right, do this on the couch again where, you're down, you sit down, and then you just jump up. Okay, but if you can do the squats, do the squats. All right, ready? Let's get low. 1, 2, 3. And if you need to, you can reposition yourself, come back down. 4, reposition yourself, and 5. All right, that's a good workout right there. So that'll be it for our leg workout today, which is great. Good leg workout. Take a break. Take a sip of water. All right. Going to get right into something called diamond push-ups. Like I said earlier, those push-ups that really work on your tricep, right, the back of our arm, that muscle back here. These are called diamond push-ups. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a diamond with your hand. So in here, there's that diamond right there, right? Okay. And in this push-up, your arms are actually going to bend outwards a little bit, okay? Just because of the way your hands are positioned, these are more for your tricep workouts, okay? Now, if these feel a little funny on your elbows, you know, I've had that happen where it's felt a little funny on my elbows and they've kind of hurt a little bit. Don't do them, okay? Skip these. Take a break. Get a drink. You know, just skip them. But if you feel good, if they feel good, you'll feel them right back here. And if you're doing them with good form, you'll really feel a great workout. So we're going to do 10. Again, if you need to do them on your knees, do them on your knees. There's no shoulder touch for the diamond push-up. So if you can't do it, just do it on your knees, okay? So hands are in a diamond, right? Onto the ground. I'm in my push-up position. And I'm down and I'm back up, right? So now my arms are going out, right? My arms are going out like that and I'm back up, pushing myself back up really hard. And that's working out the tricep there. So we got about 2. Let's get to 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. That's a good one. You should really feel that kind of in your forearms right here, right? Our forearms, that muscle right here. It's our forearm here, right? And our tricep, the muscle in the back of our arm. That's going to really focus on that. And just like any push-up, it works on our pec muscle, P-E-C, pectoral muscle, which is our chest muscle, okay? So that's a really good one. All right, so we're gonna skip sit-ups, and I'm gonna show you a workout that is really tough. Okay, this is a V-up. Okay, and this was that same professor that taught me how to do the crossing of the hands for jumping jacks taught me these V-ups. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay flat on your back. Okay, put the camera down here, and you're gonna lay flat on your back, right? And you're straight out. Right, my legs are straight, and my hands are going to be straight behind me. Now, when I say 1, you're going to come up with your hands and your feet at the same time, and you're going to try to touch the tips of your toes with your hands, okay? We'll do 10 of these today. Usually, I like to do about 15 to 20, but let's just do 10. Okay, so we're down, and we're up. 1, 2, 3. And if you have to, kind of almost jolt yourself up there, right? Like I can't really touch my toes if I'm just here. So I have to really pick my body up in order to touch my toes there. Okay, so that's 4. Let's get 6 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Those are a really great workout, those V-ups. They're like sit-ups, okay? Very similar to sit-ups, working out your core, your abdominal muscles there, okay? So that's our muscle training part of this workout. So relax for a minute, you know, wipe your sweat, take a drink of water. If you're wearing a hat like me, adjust your hat. If you're getting tired of that pumpkin vanilla candle like I am, maybe you want to get up and blow it out. Just like that. All right. And now we're going to get to our stretching, our static stretching portion of our workout here, where we kind of get it's like a cool down. A lot of times you'll hear people say, all right, time for our cool down part of our workout. This is what they mean by that. You're cooling down. Your heart rate is getting lower. You shouldn't really be sweating when you do this. You were sweating, so you may still be, but these exercises don't require you to sweat, so they're really low-key, relaxing exercises, stretches that really just kind of wrap up our workout. So if you haven't noticed by now, video 4 here, my favorite one is the sit and reach, right? We're sitting down, our legs are straight out, and I'm just reaching out and touching my toes. I love this stretch. I think it's the best one, or one of the best ones. Really stretching out our legs there, especially after our squats today. So reach out, hold that for about 15 seconds, right? And if you can, reach out as far as you can. Some people can't even touch their toes, and that's totally fine, right, guys? Wherever you are, it's fine. So if you can't touch your toes, just reach out as far as you can, all right? You'll still feel that stretch back there, and the goal is to eventually get to those toes, okay? Once you're done with 15 seconds, wrap that up. So here's the workout now. Here's the stretch that I said in the beginning could kind of be considered a dynamic stretch. But I like to do it at the end of my workout because it kind of gives me a little more hip flexibility, right? Our hips are the top of our legs up there, right around our waist where our pants go. Really gives me a nice stretch there. Good workout there. Kind of keeps me loose for the rest of the day. So what you're going to do here is you're going to lay on your side, and your legs are going to be together like this, almost like if you were sleeping, just like that. Feet are together, okay? And all you're going to do is pick this top knee up and back down. Don't try to really open it up, because then you're losing the stretch in your hip. So what you really want to do is just open it up a little bit until you start to feel a little bit right on the hip here, okay? You'll feel a little bit of pressure right on the hip there, on the top hip. So you just open it up, close it. Open up, close it. Nothing else is moving, right? The rest of my body is not moving, just my top leg. So if I'm opening like this, I'm doing it wrong, okay? Just the top. You want to do about 20 of these on each leg, okay? So I'm just opening them up, putting it down. It might not feel like much is happening, okay? But you'll keep gaining flexibility or keep gaining that stretchiness in those hips right there. Okay, this will help you, especially when you run. Okay, really will help you when you run, kind of opening up your stride. And that's like when you take a big step when you run, that big step is called a stride. So this flexibility really will help that stride, and it might help you even get a little faster, okay? Now let's switch over to the other side. Remember, 20 on each leg, right? Nothing else is moving but my top leg, and I'm just kind of opening my hip there, right? And eventually, once you get close to about 20 of them, you'll really start to feel it's almost like a little bit sore type of feeling up there. You'll definitely feel it once you get to about 20. So just get 20 on each leg. Kind of a boring workout, but one that I really find important. So once you're done with 20, you can just relax. Okay, and we're going to get right into our seated twists. So I'm sitting. We've done these before, where now my one leg goes across my other one, try to bring it close to me, and then I'm twisting the other way, using my elbow to push off. Really good stretch for our back and our shoulder blades. You want to hold that for about 10 seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and relax. Switch over, go to the other leg, right? Same thing, reach that hand behind you. this elbow is going to push off to help me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. All right. Going to get into another one of my favorite stretches that you'll probably see us do for a lot of these videos. It's the butterfly stretch where our feet are together, right? And you want to bring those feet in as much as you can and use those elbows to push down your legs. And this is a really good stretch for the inside part of your legs. Hold that for about 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And relax. All right. Last two are going to be shoulder stretches. And guys, remember I said if this exercise really didn't give you a good enough exercise, maybe you thought you could do it a little bit faster, restart this video, maybe, rewatch another one. Just because, this video was a little slow for you doesn't mean you can't speed it up by either doing the exercises again or maybe going back and doing them again, doing the exercises again, and just kind of speeding it up, maybe fast forwarding through some parts. So kind of do it at your own pace, okay? And if this video was hard for you, if you were like, oh man, I can only do, one diamond push up. I did, 8 seconds of shoulder touches. I only did 7 squats. That's fine. Maybe write those numbers down somewhere, okay? Write those numbers down and remember them, okay? And keep track of them. That's why, these PE activity logs, you can actually write how many you did. And I know I kind of said that earlier when I was reviewing the PE activity logs the first week of class. You can make those PE activity logs simple by just saying, watch Mr. Jones's video. And that's great. I'm happy that you're watching them. But if you really want to get the most out of it, you might want to write, you did 6 push-ups. And some people are doing this, and this is great. 6 push-ups, 8 squats, 4 V-ups today, right? Next time you come back, you're going to write them. You're going to write down what you did the next time, and we'll be able to go back and look at that. And you can always ask me for those documents back. I always give you a grade, and then I return them to you so you can see them again. So take a look at them and always try to better your score, okay? And again, if you didn't better your score that day, remember I told you there's so many factors that could be into it. Maybe you didn't get enough sleep, your breakfast, you didn't have enough water, just one of those days. It happens to everybody, so never get down on yourself. All right, last 2 workouts or last 2 static stretches will be our usual shoulder stretches. Remember, arm across, other arm's going to be up, and it's going to be pulling it towards our body. Hold for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch arms, right? Straight arm across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last one would be, remember, our hand goes up and we're trying to reach like we're getting something from our backpack. I think we might have done this one on exercise video or workout video 1. Hand up over our head, and the other hand goes on this elbow and kind of pushes it down, almost like we're getting something out of our backpack. And this hand's giving us some help, pushing it down to get what's at the very bottom of our backpack. Hold for 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch it over. Right hand up, down, hand on the elbow, push it down a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. All right, guys, that was workout video 4. Hopefully your house doesn't smell like a pumpkin vanilla candle like mine does. But if it does, that's okay. We got a great workout today. And I will see you guys later. Have a great, great day.